Computer generations. After these early calculating machines, the modern computers took shape in 5 generations.
First generation 1940s.
Many computers were part of the first generation computers. Mark I, the first electromechanical powered computer. In 1944, Professor Howard Aiken built the first electromechanical computer named Mark I. It used punched cards and a typewriter for input and output. Mark I was much more reliable than early electronic computers. ENIAC, the first electronic computer. Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer was the first electronic general-purpose digital computer built in 1946 by John Mauchly and Presper Eckert. It contained over 18,000 vacuum tubes and was 1,000 times faster than Mark I. ENIAC consumed almost 200 kilowatts of power. UNIVAC. UNIVAC or Universal Automatic Computer was another successful invention of John Mauchly and Presper Eckert in 1951, which could handle both numeric and textual information. The UNIVAC had 5,200 vacuum tubes. Features of first-generation computer: huge in size, very expensive, made up of vacuum tubes. Second generation, 1950s. After 1955, use of transistors and magnetic tapes changed the image of the electronic computer. During this period, the major computer manufacturers began to offer a range of accessories such as page printers, cathode ray tube display, card feeders, etc. Features of second-generation computer: made up of transistors. Magnetic tapes were used to store data. Small in size and less expensive than the first-generation computer. Faster and reliable. Third generation, 1960s. The third generation began with the invention of integrated circuits ICs, which led to smaller size computers with better functioning and more storage. Features of third generation computer: these computers were built using ICs. The use of the ICs reduced the size and increased the processing speed of computers. These were more affordable and dependable. Fourth generation, 1970s. In 1980s, Very Large-Scale Integration VLSI came into existence, in which thousands of transistors were placed on a single chip called a microprocessor. IBM released their first line of desktop PCs in 1981, which used the Intel 8088 chip as their CPU. In 1983, IBM introduced the PC XT, which had more memory and more hard drive space. In 1985, Microsoft released the first version of Microsoft Windows. Features of fourth generation computer: microprocessors were invented. Small in size and could be placed on an office table. Hard disk to store data. Introduction of GUI operating system. Fifth generation present. Fifth generation computers are the smartest computers we have today. They use advanced technologies like artificial intelligence. These computers can think, learn, and understand what we say. They can do many things at the same time and are used in smart devices like voice assistants, smartwatches, and self-driving cars. Even though we already use some fifth-generation computers, scientists are still working to make them even better. Features of fifth-generation computers: use artificial intelligence, improved size, cost, speed and performance, think and learn on their own. Modern computers. Modern computers are what we see today. They come in different sizes. Desktop computer. We keep a desktop computer on a desk. We cannot carry it around easily. It is seen at various places such as homes, schools and shops. Laptop. A laptop is smaller than a desktop computer. We can keep it on our lap. It is also called a notebook computer. We can carry it easily to any place. It works on a battery that needs to be charged. Tablet. A tablet is a notebook-shaped mobile computer. It has a touch screen that allows the user to operate it without a keyboard and mouse by just touching on its screen using finger or a pen-like stylus. Smartphone. A smartphone is a mobile phone that can be used as a computer also. It is smaller in size than a tablet and can be held in a hand. It has a touch screen. It is used to make calls, send SMS, play games, watch videos, click pictures and do a lot of things.